photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
If your day swings from feed runs to fence checks to a quick trail spin, you want a side-by-side that just fits. That's the Honda Pioneer 700 and the 4-seat 704. Right-sized, approachable, easy to drive, built for everyday versatility around the farm and beyond. And right now, get up to $1,500 in Honda bonus bucks on select Pioneer 700 models, plus low-rate financing for qualified buyers. From the barn to the back 40 to the woodlot, find your Honda Pioneer at powersports.honda.com.
Interact with Successful Farming on social media. Like us on Facebook at Successful Farming USA and follow us on X at Successful Farm for tips, ideas, timely news, and information from our editors. Find us on Instagram at successful_farming and love the latest photo or video. And take a look behind the scenes with our editors on TikTok at successful_farming.
My parents have miniature horses. This time of year, they're fat and fluffy with a long hair coat and like to be out in the cold weather despite having a cozy shed to stay in. There are blankets made to help keep horses warm, but most don't need them. Ann Swinker is an extension horse specialist at Penn State University. She says horses have a natural insulating layer of fat and a thick hair coat to keep them warm. However, there may be times when you're dependent on a blanket to do what nature does. A sick, very young, or very old horse might benefit from the extra protection. Show horses that have their winter coat clipped for showing would too. Swinker says it's very important to make sure you get the right size so it doesn't rub the skin raw if it's too tight or get caught in the hooves if the blanket is too loose. Measure the horse from the point of the shoulders to the point of the rump.
One size isn't always the same, so ask if you could open it up and remeasure the blanket. If you have, let's say, a saddlebred or an Arabian with a level croup, you don't want to get one that's made for a quarter horse with a sloping rump, because it'll be rubbing it back there. So you want to try to pick brands that are made for that type of horse.
If the horse will be turned out in wet weather and it's in mud all the time, make sure the blanket is waterproof.
The bad thing is if that blanket gets wet and it's sitting on the horse wet, now the hair underneath is wet, so the insulation of their hair's gone. The blanket's chilled and it's laying on them. There's no insulation left. You don't want to do that. That's really unhealthy for the horse.
Learn more about blanketing a horse at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.
Today's Daily Encouragement by William the Encourager, sponsored by Ted Russell Nissan, home of the lifetime warranty on Kingston Pike.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. This is Inspired to Succeed. This is Friday morning, and we are praising God. Remember, we're talking about the 10 reasons why Satan attacks your thoughts. Amen. Let's pray. Father God, we thank you, Lord. It's Friday, and we thank you for seeing us through another week, Lord. We thank you, Lord God, for your protection, your correction, your connection, and your directions today. And we give you glory, honor, and praise, Lord, because thou art worthy of glory, honor, and praise. It is in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen and amen. So, brothers and sisters, this is the 5th reason why Satan attacks. He wants to isolate you. He wants to isolate you. 2 Corinthians 10:5 says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to take obedience to the obedience of Christ. Praise God. Every thought. We demolish arguments and every pretentious thought that sets itself up against the knowledge of God. Satan often attacks your thoughts to isolate you from others, making you feel misunderstood, unloved, or unworthy of connection. Isolation is dangerous because it leaves you vulnerable to further attacks when you're alone. It's easier for negative thoughts to spiral out of control. You begin to believe that lie. You believe the lies that you're better off by yourself, which prevents you from seeking support or encouragement from others. Surround yourself with a community of believers who can speak life into your mind and remind you of God's truth. My brothers and sisters, that is so true, because the enemy comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And if he can isolate you, you see, because we need to have a spiritual mind. To be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. 1 Corinthians 2:16 says, "For who has known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ, and we can receive the instructions of Christ." Philippians 2:5 says, "Let this mind be in you, which was in Christ." My brothers and sisters, don't be conformed to the world. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Remember, Satan wants to isolate you, but you must remember who you are in Christ. We are not meant to be alone. We are not an island. We are social creatures, and we need to fellowship with each other. We need that. Paul talks about it in chapter 12 of Romans. We are members of one another, to be devoted one another, to honor one another, to be encouraged by one another. That's who we are. Let's encourage one another, and let's not be alone. Be in Christ. Remember, there's a way out of your mess, and it's JESUS.
Where can you buy a brand new Nissan with a lifetime warranty? Kingston Pike. Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You heard it right. Every new Ted Russell Nissan comes with a lifetime warranty, and that's a long, long time. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
Congress just approved up to $50,000 for cancer victims and their families. If you or someone you know was diagnosed with cancer between 1951 and today, you may be entitled to up to $50,000 under the Federal Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, also known as RECA. Time is short, so to see if you qualify, call the Cantrell Law Firm Manhattan Project at 865-276-6338. That's 865-276-6338.
As a homeowner, I'm always looking for peace of mind, especially when I have a costly, unplanned expense, like a cooling system repair or replacement. That's when I turn to the eScore Quality Contractor Network. They're the pros who've been specially trained and approved by TVA and your local power company. The quality contractors are licensed and insured, so you can be assured the job will be done right and inspected for free. Contact your local power company or visit energyright.com to learn more.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code COIN25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
You've seen it on your phone. Now, Feel it in real life. The noise hits harder. The speed feels borderline illegal. And the roar of the engine shakes your insides. This is Bristol, a place where you can be free, filled with mayhem and full send moments. It's NASCAR, April 10th through the 12th at Bristol Motor Speedway. The Food City 500 triple header race weekend. Grab your vintage NASCAR gear and gather your crew because trust us, this one hits different in person.
It's Bristol, baby!
Good morning and welcome to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Ask Your Neighbor can also be heard and seen on our website, WYSHradio.com. And if you are in Anderson, Rome, or Morgan County and have Comcast cable, you can watch Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV Channel 12. Ask Your Neighbor is the program where you call in and do just that. Ask Your Neighbor. Do you have a comment? Do you have a problem? Or do you have a question? Then call in and ask your neighbor. 865-457-1380 or toll free at 877-711-4005. And for those of you that might be listening or watching on the internet, you can email from our website, WYSHradio.com. Just click on the Contact Us button and email your questions. Now sit back and listen as listeners throughout East Tennessee and the entire world answer your questions on Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV 12 and AM 1380 WYSH.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the finally Friday edition of Ask Your Neighbor. And yes, I'm going to be giving away more stuff. You just hang right here with me all morning long, and I'll have opportunities for you to get in on some country loving. Clinton Athletic Director, I guess that's the correct title.
Yes, sir.
Josh Reed is with us. Good morning, Mr. Reed. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing great, Ron. Thank you for having me up here today.
Oh, man, you've been up here on the radio before, haven't you, Josh?
I have, yes, sir. I did. So. Came up here and spoke with Jasper and Walt last year.
Yeah, on the sports show.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Yes, sir. Well, good. First of all, I appreciate you. I am excited. I've talked just a little bit on the air about it, but WYSH is going to get to partner with Clinton High School and Dragon Vision and hopefully be able to bring the things that Dragon Vision already does, add our what we do, add to that, and then expand it, hopefully, to cover stuff like flag football and volleyball and softball and baseball and maybe even semi-professional football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All things Dragon. Super excited about this opportunity.
Pretty cool.
I think anytime we get an opportunity to bring Clinton High School and what we're doing out there and get it to as many people as possible.
Yeah.
That's a great opportunity to jump on and working with you guys. I think this is going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be fun. We'll definitely have fun. We might not make a lot of money, but we'll have fun. That's what I tell when people come to work for us. That's what I tell them. You might not make a lot of money, but you'll have fun.
Yes, sir.
No, it's going to be good. What's going on at Clinton High School? Man alive, what a great basketball season.
Yes.
We talked about it yesterday. I can't believe our coach didn't win basketball coach of the year, but that
was a tough that was a tough situation.
Well, especially when you beat the person that won it, for the champion or for the district.
Yes, and Alicia's a very motivated person, and she'll take it with a grain and use it as a little bit of motivation to move forward. She was the BCAT, which is a Basketball Coaches Association of Tennessee. So it was a whole statewide organization. Yeah. She was the coach of the year in the middle of the year, and that was voted on coaches across the state.
Yes.
So, she's working her butt off.
Oh,
she's focused on winning the next game.
I heard Walt say he was talking about Addie Gamble. He was like, Addie Gamble is a stud.
Yes.
Man, she is a competitor.
Yes, there's a fire in that young lady that I don't know that I've seen it before. Young men or young ladies playing in any sports, there's a fire in her.
When we did the flag football game, the inaugural one, we came out and did that.
Yeah.
And I mean, she was all over that field, and so even and then of course the basketball, she's great. We've got a lot of great students, both academically.
Yes, sir.
And in sports, don't we?
We do.
And it's fantastic.
We do. I was talking to Alicia this morning, and I'm pretty sure that she shared with me that the team GPA for the girls basketball team is above 4.0. She's got several in the 4.2 and 4.4 range.
Wow.
So that's a testament to a student athlete.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about, being a student athlete. Yeah.
And they, when it's done right like that, they complement each other. One helps the other, and that's we were talking about James David before we got on the radio. He's very much like that. He focuses on his academics because he loves the sports so much, and he wants to be able to participate at every level. So he was like, Dad, I got to keep my grades here to make sure that I can play, and he does very well with doing that. And I know that you guys do a fantastic job because he's in it, and I get to participate with it, and I appreciate it. I really do. I've told Chris a number of times how much I appreciate him and Chase and the time that they give, not just my son, but all the kids. They take a lot of time with them. People don't realize that, I don't think.
They do. It's about relationships. And I preach that to anybody that comes and inquires, hey, what's going on with Clinton High School athletics?
Sure.
Coaches care. Yeah. They care about that student inside the building, when they're at home, things that are going on in their lives. It's not just about what's happening in those 3 hours they have them every day for their sport. It's deeper than that.
Exactly. And then it in so much as the winning that we've had and the academic, when you've got a team whose GPA is more than 4.0, that's pretty good.
It is.
It's proven itself out that they care more than just the 3 hours on the court or on the field. So that's great. Well, tell us what's going on at Clinton High School in the area that we want folks to know about.
So, it's spring season is right around the corner as we're wrapping up basketball now. And so I think we have around 6 spring sports. So, it keeps Mr. Harrell and the rest of the admin and myself hopping and pretty busy in the evenings. But just focusing on the basketball for a minute, we have 50 combined wins between our boys and girls teams, 26 for the girls, 24 for the boys. So, that's unheard of. I don't know a whole lot of high school programs that put that together across the state of Tennessee, their whole basketball program. Of course, our boys went undefeated in district play this year during the season. And girls obviously had that one loss that was a heartbreaker at the last second. But we redeemed ourselves on Friday with a 17-point win. So that felt good. That was nice.
Yeah, that was good.
And
the only thing I'll say about that is I was sitting there watching a JV. Were you there for the JV game?
I got there at the end, sadly.
We struggled. We were right 2 points behind, or then we go 2 points ahead. The whole game, it was just tit for tat. And then all of a sudden, 7 seconds left, we go up, boom, we go up by 2.
Yep.
Oh, man, everybody was so excited. And they came in with no time left and hit a prayer of a three-pointer.
Sure did. The emotions of a basketball game, man. Up and down real quick.
And let me tell you something. Riding home with James David after they lose is not a fun drive.
I bet not. He's a competitor. He is a fiery competitor.
But the girls came back, won by a lot. The boys, another barn burner last minute and win. Yeah. That was a fantastic night of basketball last week.
It was. And I'm looking forward to more to come here. We'll have our final regular season game tonight against Kingston. Girls start at 6, boys start at 7:30. And then, of course, we'll roll into district tournament play next week, and hoping to keep that going.
Yes.
With a good shot at potentially being able to host the region tournament this year.
No, that'd be awesome.
So that would be phenomenal. Be some great basketball. Best basketball in the area would be coming into the Donnie Dome and Clinton High School.
Does that help us financially? Do we get some of that gate, or does that help y'all?
We do, percentage-wise. Obviously, we have our overhead costs and whatnot to pay the officials and all those things first, and then there is a percentage that goes to TSSAA for running the whole state as far as state basketball tournaments and whatnot.
Sure.
Concessions is 100% ours, and then there's a percentage split between the teams that are in that tournament. It just depends on how many games they play. It's a percentage base.
Okay.
But we do get a pretty good.
It's good. It's good for us financially as well as just being out in the community to host it.
Yes, sir.
That's great. Yeah. I hope we get to. I hope that works out.
Oh yeah.
I hope we keep going. I know that we're looking forward to a lot of things. Got to meet with Matt yesterday, and you and Robbie and Lisa and Jasper and putting together some things for the future for Dragon Vision, like we were saying.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get into more about the school, tell folks what you were just telling me about a semi-pro football team might be playing here.
Yes. So received an email a few weeks back from a gentleman that owns a semi-pro football team, the Knoxville Reapers. He's a local business owner here, 5-Star Exteriors. Great gentleman. We sit down and met last week, and we worked it out. I talked with the city and made sure everything was in line. So, yeah, Clinton, this spring, Clinton is going to be hosting some semi-pro football games.
That'll be fun.
Starting on March 7th. That'll be the first one.
That'll be fun.
Yeah,
I mean, people get out, and I don't know that I've ever been to a semi-professional football game. I don't know. Like I was telling you earlier, I had a friend, acquaintance that brought a girls powder puff semi-professional team. That's been a long time ago, but I don't know that I've ever, so that should be something fun to do on a Saturday or Sunday here. When do they play?
It will be on Saturdays.
Okay.
Most games will be, I believe, 6 or 7.
Okay.
So, it's evening time. Come out.
Yeah.
Come out under the lights and get your fix for football.
We'll let you guys know here on the radio when they're going to play, times, dates, all that as we get a little bit closer to that. Got a lot coming up this year. Looking down the road just a little bit with Jake, football team. We were just talking about strength training. Looks like some positive things are going on.
Oh my goodness! I just got to go over and spend about 30 minutes with our strength and conditioning coach and the football players doing their morning workout. It's a lot of fire, a lot of energy.
Good.
And our young men, our boys are starting to look like young men. Let me put it that way. I think that's going to translate to a positive product.
Good.
On the football field. I'm excited. You see the young men rallying around each other as each did their final lift of the day, and the energy and the yelling. I mean, you would think we were getting ready to run out the tunnel and play a football game. So fired up the boys were.
That's fantastic. That goes a long way past just football, getting those guys excited and believing in something and each other.
Yes.
Those are bonds they'll keep their whole life, won't it?
Family culture.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about at Clinton, is that family culture. That's what we're building.
Robbie was talking yesterday in our meeting about the 5-Star. And how good that the high school is doing. Tell people a little bit about that. We went through a couple years ago, some tumultuous times. And I think from that, iron sharpens iron. And when you go through a difficult time like that, you either fold or you come out stronger. And after with what Principal Harrell was talking about yesterday, it sounds like you guys are moving in the coming out stronger area of it.
Yes, sir, absolutely. And that's first and foremost a testament to the teachers in the building, the educators that we have.
Yes.
They put their feet in the ground and said, we're going to be Clinton. We're going to be the best that there is. And sure enough, that came to fruition. Last year we achieved the highest rating as an academic institution that the state would award as a level 5 in growth and achievement, a grade letter A school.
Yes.
So it's a testament to our teachers and our staff and our students.
Sure. That
show up every day. It's a blessing for me to be being a athletic director and assistant principal and see the work that we put in. It's amazing.
Well, I'm blessed in the fact that my job allows me to work with you guys and see and know what you do. But away from my job, if I didn't work here, the help that you've given me with Jacob and James David, Trey, throughout their career, firsthand, any parent that's just somewhat involved can understand how much you guys work with and care about our kids. Yes. And I appreciate that. It helps. I was telling people the other day, we were working on a plan for Jacob and some stuff, and I was talking, and there was about 6 people that had come to help, figure this out for us.
Yes. And
I thought, how good, how grateful am I of that? So you don't get to say thank you, and those are things that don't necessarily get talked about a lot.
Yes, sir.
But I appreciate it. I do. And the things that you're doing for my kids, I know you do for other kids. And I hope people notice it, take advantage of it. And even if they don't, they'll see it when their kids come out well.
They will. They will. Great. Have no doubt in my mind. Yes, sir. Thank you.
What else is going on there at the school? I know you guys have huge plans and big plans for whether it be football stadiums or the basketball court, the Donnie Dome. You guys got lots of stuff coming.
We do. We have so much passion and interest right now across all of our sports. And one of the biggest things that Mr. Harrell and I are working on right now is the facility piece.
Yeah.
So, we would love to be able to turf our field at the high school, the practice field outside of the complex, just to expand and provide more field opportunity for all sports.
Yeah.
It becomes a logjam at times trying to navigate all the different sports that deserve and need field time.
Yes.
When you have one turf field, when you have one basketball gym.
Yes.
So, we've looked at, we're working to try to get an auxiliary gym. And of course, all this is related to dollars and cents. So,
sure.
But ultimately, we would like to become self-sufficient, get these things constructed to the point that then we are a self-sufficient entity as far as raising funds, running tournaments for the community, providing spaces for the community as well to come and use. So,
is it hard with the football, with some of the fields being off campus? We spoke just a little bit about having in-school games and stuff like that, and it creates an issue because they can't walk down there at school.
Right.
But does it create is it a problem, not a problem, having some of the stuff off campus?
It creates a challenge.
Okay.
It absolutely does. I mean, let's see, if we look at both soccer's, football, flag football now. So there's 4 sports that practice down at the stadium.
Yes.
That's off campus. Softball is now on campus. I encourage anyone to come and check out that softball field. Coach Sams, Coach Taylor, Coach Clevenger, Coach Murphy, they've all done a fabulous job of building that field up. Can't thank Dr. Parrott enough for the work and energy and time he's put into getting that softball field up and running.
Good.
It's a beautiful place. It's a great atmosphere for softball. The baseball field, Coach Hart, Coach Sherwood, Coach Ford now that's with us this year, those guys, they've done a phenomenal job getting that field in good condition for baseball season, but it is off campus.
Yeah.
And that presents challenges, lots of challenges that we work through.
We're somewhat landlocked there at the high school, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
How would you do an auxiliary gym?
We of course, we haven't done any surveys or anything like that, but the vision, the ideal is to, off the end of the gym, there is an exit door that we could potentially build. Of course, a lot of things are round at Clinton High School, so it makes it a little difficult to attach and fit a building in. But we've got an idea there down just off to the left of the gym parking lot.
Okay.
That would be our space for that. That way we could connect it with a breezeway or, kind of a tunnel there between the main gym and the auxiliary gym.
Yeah. I say that so folks understand, you guys aren't just status quo getting the kids in and herding them through class and sending them home or whatever. You've got vision to build this high school into even better than it is, both in facilities, academics, and everything. So you guys you have a vision for it. You're not just maintaining.
No.
You have a vision to build.
Mr. Harrell and I went down and met with some Clinton alumni. Of course, there's the Clinton Senior High Alumni Association that is working really hard to help us fund things such as the AP testing, the AP courses that we offer at the high school. There's a test at the end of that. That test is expensive.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that every student has the opportunity to take that test. So that's something the Alumni Association is working hard to do to benefit those students, to give them every opportunity to move on and get that credit. It's just an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
And the Alumni Association, that's just one hurdle that we're trying to tackle right now is don't let finances be an anchor that holds us back.
Sure. Well, I mean, we were talking yesterday that I think this innovation that you guys are coming up with, the private-public kind of partnerships and stuff like that, yes. I've always believed in that, and I'm very grateful to participate in it with you. And I think that it's going to be, I think it's going to be very positive. Like I said, we might not get rich, but we'll have some fun and make a little bit of money while we do it. And hundreds and hundreds of kids will get exposure that other might not be able to have. So
yes, sir.
We're happy about that. Was it sports that got you into being an educator, or being an educator getting you into sports, or how did it work? Here you are with the athletic director.
Okay, so I have to tell a little bit of a story with that one. So my dad was a basketball coach and an athletic director coming up. So I grew up in a gym.
Gotcha.
Grew up on a field. Wherever he was, I was.
Yeah.
Trailing right along since I was, 5 years old. So had a passion and had a love for that. Originally did not go to school to be in education, but the path through life led me back to that. I got into coaching, working in the school system as an aide back in Virginia before we moved here. And as the more time I spent around young student athletes, it started to turn. I knew that's where I was supposed to be. That's where my heart was.
Yeah.
So, of course, started teaching here for Mr. Harrell at ACCTC back in 2015. Went over to Clinton Middle School as an assistant principal in 2020. And then after a year or two there, I became an athletic director, and then it's just taken off. So I'm always an educator first.
Sure.
But, man, I've got a heart for sports. And what I can help young women and young men do in a sports setting is just it's a plus. It's a benefit. It's a caveat to being the educator. I get to spend a little bit more time with them in a different setting.
Yeah.
And watch them develop as young men and young women. It's phenomenal.
I know, again, I know the power of it. I've got my three boys. Trey had still does a love and an interest in music. He plays in the Pride of the Southland, played in the band. James David, he's very similar to you. Loves the sports. If the gym's open, he's there. If the community center's open, he's there. He made for his birthday last year. We painted our basketball court at the house with all the lines and all the 3-point shot areas and all that. And then you got Jacob, who is now up at ACCTC doing the diesel mechanics class. That's what he loves to do. So it's. From when I went to school, it seems that there's so much more being offered today to these kids with people like you coming up with a love for sports and an educator and, get them into sports and I guess foster them through it.
Absolutely, and we're very close. I think we got some really good news. I don't want to spoil that for anyone else that wants to share it, but I know that we're really close to being able to get into our new agriculture and welding shop on campus, our new facility that on Clinton.
Oh, good.
On our high school campus.
So we won't have to bust them up to.
Yes.
That'd be great.
It is. So I'm really excited about that, getting that open, and it helps the whole county.
Yeah.
That opens up spots for our students to be able to take it, and also opens up spots for students at Anderson County High School to be able to stay at ACCTC and take it there. So it just opens up more opportunities, possibilities.
What brings that about? I mean, did you just sit down one day or somebody, you and the principal or whatever, and say, let's do this, let's build it here ourselves and have it here? What brings about that kind of growth or change?
Sure. So that was something that was in the works before I came up to the high school. But I think Mr. Myers, Kelly Myers, CTE director, and at that time, and he had that vision, and he saw a need.
Sure.
So
there's a need.
And it's just phenomenal. Some of these children, we tell them, not everybody needs to go get a 4-year degree. Not everyone needs to go to college. There are trades out there, and I was a CTE teacher. I taught criminal justice.
Yes.
So I kind of have that trade mindset that and we need them in this world.
Absolutely.
So providing that opportunity for a young man, young lady to come out of high school with a potential certificate or an endorsement to go straight into the workplace and make a good living.
Yes.
That's really what it's about.
I know mechanics, welders, plumbers, all of which who make 6 figures plus. Yeah, I could tell you names and folks would go like, "What?" You wouldn't believe. And so there's a need, and there's folks are always going to need those services.
Yes.
And people can make a really good living, especially when they love doing it. So having it available and not having to travel up. Yesterday, for instance, Jacob was taking his sweet time. And I rushing right. Well, he missed the bus to ACCTC, so I had to drive him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I had to drive him up there. So it will be so good to have it on campus, and I have to do that kind of stuff.
Yes, and that opens up more space for our robotics program.
Yes.
Which is top notch. Mr. Davis does a phenomenal job. I mean, it's amazing what he does with those robotics.
Absolutely.
So now they're going to have a bigger space because they're going to move to where agriculture was. So there's just so many ripple effects that are positive for having this building. So we're really excited to get that opened up and get some students in there.
It's there's a lot of exciting things going on at Clinton in Clinton High School, and they'll start to bear fruit.
Absolutely.
You know, as we get a little closer, and probably closer into next year. But there's a lot of stuff happening right now as we go. Is your phone blowing up? Mine is too.
I'm surprised it's taking this long.
It's happening. What else do we want folks to know about what's going on at the high school? Because there's a lot of cool stuff.
Oh my goodness. So we're getting ready to start meeting with our upcoming 8th graders from both Norwood and Clinton Middle.
Gotcha.
So that's always exciting. Our counselors are working hard to get schedules made for the next year to make sure that our students are in line, ready to graduate, ready to move on, getting the credits that they need.
Sending some down the road and bringing more in.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. And we encourage if you want to come to a top-notch high school educational institution, come to Clinton High School.
That's awesome.
Come and see what we do. Our teachers put the work in, they put the time in, and the product is evident in our students that are so successful.
Well, I say this. I spoke earlier about some of the problems that we'd had, but we've taken those, you all have taken those in the school board and turned that use that to really better Clinton High School for all the kids and the community. And the community can be proud of that, and we are. I am. So it's good. I know all my kids go there or went there. They've all went through public school here in Clinton City and Anderson County, and they've all gotten a good education so far.
It's an amazing place.
We still got to work on Jacob. Actually, he's doing pretty good. I told him this morning, I said, English and STEM, we need to get that pulled up. Get it, Dad. I just got to turn in my homework. Okay, turn in your homework. Well, first do your homework and then turn it in. But no, I appreciate everything. Absolutely. I really do. I really appreciate you coming up here. We'll have you back as we get a little closer to, I was going to say get a little closer to football season, but we're wide open in basketball season too right now. It's exciting.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I always look toward football as kind of like the premier sporting event. But man, this year basketball, and you know what? Chris always has a good basketball team. We always have, our girls have struggled in the past, but man, they've made up for it this year, haven't they?
Yeah, this is an amazing year. Like I said, as an athletic director in a basketball, I mean, coaching basketball was my that was my heart, that was my love. So being an athletic director and getting to watch this unfold this year and the amazing product they've put out there and these kids and how much fun they have playing the game and how successful they've been. This has been a dream come true for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are doing a fantastic job. I'm so glad you came up this morning. And we want to have you or someone from the school on a more regular basis. We're going to try and do more with the school, try and keep people up to date with our school, what's going on. Because, it's like a little community, a little city to itself. There's so much going on down there.
It really is.
I don't think people realize how much is offered. Folks like me that went to school in the dark ages don't realize how much is offered today at high school. It's amazing.
Oh yeah,
opportunities.
We have some students that we have a young lady that is in middle college right now.
Yeah,
phenomenal student. She spends her whole day at middle college. I mean, she's prepared to move on into the world as a junior right now. So, and she's also one of the stars on our girls basketball team.
That's awesome.
And I say one of because we have so many.
Yeah.
I can't single out one young lady that just hasn't went above and beyond at some point this season. So,
well, I recall back. Barry Hutchins' son, Jack, was one of the first class to go through middle college.
Okay.
And then Trey went through middle college. Came out with Trey. I think Trey graduated with a 4.2 with his associate's degree.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Coming out of high school, you actually get that associate's degree.
He got it before he got his diploma. It was crazy. like Dad, look.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And so, walked into University of Tennessee, as a junior, I guess, and he had to take some classes, but still a leg up on everybody else there for what he wanted to do. So it's a great, great thing, this middle college. Are we doing that in other schools across the state now? Or do you know?
I wouldn't. I'm sure. I'm sure that.
Well, I know that we were like one of the tests. You know, we kind of started it before everybody, or at least one of the ones that did. And it seems to me that it's proven itself to be very very positive and effective,
very valuable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do the students, do they get excited about it? Do they think? I mean, it seems like if they've got enough foresight to realize I can graduate high school and have a 2-year degree already. I mean, that's, gee whiz. If they'd have had something like that when I was young, I would have hoped I would have took advantage of it.
Oh, my goodness.
But do the students recognize the potential?
I think so.
Okay.
The ones that take advantage of that opportunity, they most certainly see the benefit. Just in, like you said, getting ahead, but also in the dollars and cents of it.
Yeah.
You know, education's not cheap.
No.
So they get those 2 years ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know,
how much they save. I mean, that's thousands, tens of thousands of dollars they save by doing that.
Oh, yes.
How do you determine who gets to participate in that program? Is it how do you guys determine that?
So that I would have to defer that one to Miss Candace Watson or Miss Hoppy Merriman, Angela Merriman. Those two would be able to answer that one. I don't even want to speak on that because I don't know.
I've had Hoppy up here numerous times, and she has helped so many kids, including Trey, my oldest, through college and into even after he left school. He's still called Hoppy and asked her, different
she's
things. Great. Oh yeah, absolutely. A lot of great people, a lot of great opportunities that our kids have at Clinton High School these days. Anything else we want folks to know about what's going on?
Goodness gracious, I could probably sit here with you all day.
Yeah, and you'll remember it about halfway down the hill.
I would. But I also know that lunch is going to start here in about 15 minutes.
So I got to get you out of here.
Yes, sadly.
Well, we'll have you back. Josh Reed is the athletic director at Clinton High School, and we'll have him back up here for more things as we get going. We'll get Robbie to come up here with us, too, and some of the other staff. I'd like to do that. Robbie's been sending me, Teachers of the Week. Been sending that to us. Maybe we can get to a point where we can do something on those folks on the air, get other people coming up here and get the community more involved in what's going on.
Yes.
Because I don't think a lot of folks know. I've got kids in it, and I didn't know. You know, I'm involved in what they're involved in, but if they're not involved in, something else, I don't know about it till coming down there and seeing and finding out all that's going on, all the opportunities. So,
yes, sir.
Thanks for what you do for our kids, and tell the other staff and educators and teachers it's appreciated, although folks don't say it a lot. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially when you guys are working with kids the way that you do, over and above. So, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to let Josh go, guys, and then I'm going to come back here with more of their Valentine's Day giveaways on Country Lovin' here in just a moment. Josh Reed, thank you very much for coming up. We'll see you next time. Powell Clint's Utility District wants to make your next home improvement a success. Their appliances are made with you in mind to update your kitchen, laundry room, and provide you with endless hot water. Want to improve your outdoor living? PCUD sells griddles, grills, and fire pits, all powered by natural gas, so you never have to fill a tank again. They also offer appliance installation and 0% financing added directly to your monthly bill. Visit PCUD Showroom in Rocky Top, their website at pcud.org, or call 865-426-2822 to learn more. PCUD is your natural gas provider.
Struggling to find that just right Valentine's Day gift? Shylock's Pawn in Clinton says you can do it right with a gift of quality jewelry. There's really no need to pay big box store prices for jewelry. When you purchase that piece of jewelry at Shylock's, you'll have enough left over for a nice Valentine's dinner. They also have name brand purses and firearms. Shylock's Pawn, 1204 Clinch Avenue in Clinton, 865-457-2960. And remember, if you need money, Shylock's has cash for you.
Hello, this is Jaquan Thomas, former Clinton Dragon from the class of 17. I'm a representative at Viles Automotive, located at 905 Callahan Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee. My passion is to place people in a vehicle that is safe, affordable, and fits the budget. Have bad credit? I can help. Looking to establish credit? I can help. Here at Viles Automotive, the process is easy. Instant approval, drive home today. You can call me today at 865-859-0186. This is Jaquan Thomas, and I can help.
Visit VilesAutos.com to explore our inventory and find your perfect match today. That's VilesAutos.com.
All right, my friends and neighbors, boys and girls and moms and dads. All right. Let's see here. We got any country loving out there? Anybody else? I'm going to open my phones right now. 865-457-1380 or 877-711-4005. If you're out there and you haven't already won something and you would like to win Country Lovin' right now, call me. I'll get you something. We'll provide you something for Valentine's Day. Happy New Year from Hammers. Get your new year started off right with new bargains from Hammers. Since 1952, Hammers has been bringing low prices and incredible deals to East Tennessee. The Hammers family will continue to make sure that our store provides the same everyday low prices from your favorite brands in clothing and home goods. We want our customers, old and new, to have the same great shopping experience as in the good old days. So come in and check out our famous brands like Carhartt, Wrangler, Columbia, Simply Southern, and many of the latest Lady Boutique brands at Hammers' low prices. Redecorating in the new year? Stop by and check out our great selection of area rugs and home decor. So before you shop online, stop in at Hammers, Clinton, Sevierville, Halls, New Tazewell, and Wartburg, a hometown retailer that supports the community you live in. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday. And don't forget to check out Hammers Instagram and Facebook. And remember, if you miss a day at Hammers, you'll miss a bargain. All right, let's get back to it here this morning. Country Lovin', WYSH, Country Lovin' Valentine's Day giveaway. We'll go through all of our sponsors here in just a moment. Right now, though, I need to get to the phones because they're blowing up on me. WYSH, good morning. Hello there.
All right, you got something good for me?
Ooh, I might have something good. Let me dig around here and see what I can find. I'll pull something out here. Food or fun?
Food.
You want food? Well, then I got Milbourne Bakery. How about that, dear?
Okay.
All right, who's this?
Brenda.
Brenda who?
Jones.
Brenda Jones. All right, Brenda, come by and pick it up and go enjoy whatever it is you want that they got, because they got everything you can imagine baked.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day. Bye-bye. Good morning, WYSH. This is Ask Your Neighbor on WYSH. Country Lovin'. Who's this?
This is Big Joe, Ron. I just want to thank you and all the sponsors that make this possible, and I personally want to thank you for the great radio station going on 67 years young.
Buddy Joe, it is my pleasure to be here and do this. I have more fun than you all do, I believe.
I don't know. I like it awful good, too.
Well, thank you.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you that, buddy.
Well, I sure do appreciate you. Thank you for saying it, and enjoy whatever it is you won today.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day, Ron.
Thank you, Joe. See you, buddy. Bye-bye.
Hey, buddy.
That's how we roll. Give stuff away, have fun. I'm glad we're getting to do this. We hadn't done Country Lovin' on our Valentine's Day show in a couple of years, and I'm glad that we were. And thank you, Melissa. She put together most of it. Jasper put together the rest of it. So, Melissa and Jasper, thank you guys very much for your hard work. Jay's in there, too. I'll say thanks to Jay. But really, Melissa and Jasper did the heavy lifting, most of it, Melissa. Well, Jasper did quite a bit, too, so I don't want to take anything away, but they did. They put all this together for you. So if you see one of them out, or if you call in next time we have Trading Time, Prime Time, we're doing basketball tonight, but let Melissa know you appreciate it. All right, final break, and then I'll wrap things up, or we'll come back and talk about anything on your mind. You don't have, we can still talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. You can do that, 457-1380. And again, if you're out there listening, call me. I'm going to give this stuff away. I'm running low. We're getting low. Where did my, I thought I found some more tickets. I did find some more tickets to Little Ponderosa Zoo. I just don't know where I set them. But if there's anybody out there that would like those pair of tickets to Little Ponderosa, I'll do that. So I've got those in addition to, what have I got left? Mostly, let's see here. I got to save, these are my birthday club things. I got to save those. I've got, let me see, I do have some Millborn Bakery left. I've got some Knick Knack ice cream left. Looks like I've got, like I said, I've got the Little Ponderosa left. Ooh, there's Hump Hammers. Hump Hammers Market and Deli. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Ooh, and there's the Dirt Hippie Kitchen up at, free lunch. Yep, free lunch at Dirt Hippie Kitchen. I got that for you. So there we go. That's the thing. Those are the items that I have left on Country Love. And we've given away 86 prizes so far already this morning. That's a lot. Okay. Good morning. This is the Country Club McMorning Show on WYSH. Hi.
Good morning. I want some of that country loving.
You do? Who's this?
Sasha Bailey.
Okay. What was your first name? I'm sorry.
Sasha.
Okay. Let me see here. I've got Millborn Bakery. I was just saying Hump Hammers and Knick Knacks as far as food, and then or Dirt Hippie Kitchen as far as food, and then I've got tickets to Little Ponderosa if you want fun.
Well, what food did you have?
I've got Dirt Hippie Kitchen up at Norris in Norris. I've got Millborn Bakery in Oak Ridge. I've got Knick Knack's Ice Cream in Powell. And the last thing I have on Clinton Highway is Hump Hammers Market and Deli.
The one up in Norris.
Okay. I've got it for you. I'll put your name on it, and you just stop by and pick it up at your convenience. How about that?
Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day, ma'am. Bye-bye. There you go. We got it. I'm writing it down right now. Bailey. All right, there it is. I'll put it back here. You guys just come on and win, win, win. Good morning, WYSH. This is Ask Your Neighbor Country Loving Style.
Yeah, I'd like me some country loving.
Would you? What's your name?
Good grub, Joshua Martin.
Hi, Joshua. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Just to let you know, Ron, I appreciate everything you do. I've actually been introduced to some fine people through the Trading Time show, and I just appreciate everything you do at the station there. It ain't an easy job, I'm sure, as most people think, but you do a heck of a job.
Buddy, thank you. That's very kind of you to say, and like I said just a minute ago, I believe I have more fun than you guys. I really enjoy this. I love talking to you. The hundreds and thousands of people that I've met over the 37 years I've sat in this chair, I'm telling you, it's a blessing. It really is. What would you like? You want food or fun?
Fun. What you got there fun there?
Fun-wise, what I've got left is I've got tickets to Little Ponderosa Zoo.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I got a youngin' that'd love to go with me.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I got you a pair of tickets to the zoo. Let me put let me put your name on with Joshua. All right. I got your name on them. And they'll be here waiting on you. You come get them, you can just head on down there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ron.
My pleasure, Mr. Martin. Have a great day.
Yes, sir. You too.
Bye-bye. We're having fun. Trying to. All right, I'll take this break. I'll come back. I'll talk to you, or I'll give some stuff away, or we'll wrap things up. Melissa will give the rest of it away. We'll try and give the rest of it away today, throughout the day. Well, we've not got that much left. We've done pretty good. We've given away a lot of stuff here this morning. I hope you guys have had fun doing it as much as we've had fun giving it away.
Don't get stuck by the side of the road. Those toes. Quality service when you need it most. Those toes. Professional tow and safe storage too. For 25 years we've seen you through. Those toes. We don't want an arm and a leg. Just your toes. Those toes.
Call
457-6927. 457-6927. 457-6927. Lowe'sToes.com.
That's catchy, isn't it? It's jaunty. Hey, guess what? I just got word from Jasper that Tina's Tasty Treats, Tennessee, we were going to give away another dozen of these scrumptious cupcakes. And if you need cupcakes, I mean, you need to call Jasper and let him fix you up. Well, he don't fix them. Tina does. But get you fixed up this morning. Tina's Tasty Treats of Tennessee. You can find them on Facebook. Tina's Tasty Treats of Tennessee. Just look that up. Or you can call 216-9596. That's 865-216-9596. It doesn't matter. Birthdays, baby showers, special events, weddings. They've got sweet Southern delights made from the heart. And if you'd like right now, I've got a dozen of these wonderful and I've got my Look, I'm not joking when I say they're delicious. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to eat one right now. I can't help it. I know. It's breakfast time. These cupcakes are the breakfast of champions. I'm telling you, and they're good for you. And they'll make you lose weight. No, they won't. Oh, my God. Anybody want some? Call me quick if you do. Otherwise, I'm going to eat yours and mine both. Country Club McMorning Show. Ask your neighbor. Good morning.
Good morning. I need to lose 5 pounds. What you got?
Cupcakes.
All right.
Who's it?
Debbie Hill.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey.
I'm writing your name down. I got a gift certificate up here. Debbie. All right. I've got a gift certificate for you to get a dozen cupcakes from Tina's Tasty Treats. You just holler at Jasper, or Jasper will get you fixed right up, okay?
All right. I appreciate you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day. Bye.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. Bye-bye. Oh, these are good. I'm sorry I'm chewing on the air. I got a piece of candy that was stuck in this. Oh, it's good. Okay. I'm going to take this quick break and quit eating on the radio. Man, that's a no-no in the radio business. Just say, if you're listening to me and you're going to be in the radio business, you're not supposed to do what I'm doing. But I can't help it. It's so good.
If you owe money to the IRS, they'll come after you until you are flat broke. Don't just roll over and take it. The IRS has changed. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a huge break, as much as 87%. Haven't filed a return for years? It's time for Guardian Tax. Their happy clients are celebrating.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Is tax debt ruining your life? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax understands how the IRS works. Personal or business, this is the fresh start you've been praying for. You're scared of the IRS, and for good reason. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Visit GuardianTax.com or call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-505-7915. 800-505-7915. Once again, that's 800-505-7915.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was telling them, showing us, like, look, when it comes to radio stations, when it comes to 6 a.m. until 12 noon, Monday through Friday, you go out to your car today and you hit scan, and every single radio station that it hits, right? And there are going to be a bunch of them. This radio station has more listeners than any of those every day, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 12 noon, inside of Anderson County. If you want to speak to Anderson County, I promise you, we can help you do that. Whether it's a news item, whether we're breaking a story, whether we are intervening with somebody that's had something done wrong to them and we're helping them find the way to right it, or whether we're talking about where you can buy tires from our good friends over at GT Tire. Nobody speaks to more people inside of this county than this radio station. And I promise that's all because of you guys every day introducing us to somebody else. If you won something, tell somebody about it. Say, look here, I won these tickets to Little Ponderosa. And invite them to listen and win. We're going to start giving away a whole lot more stuff here on WYSH and over on Merle. Melissa, when are we doing the prettiest mutt or whatever it is? We're doing a dog contest, a pet contest. Is it a dog or a pet? I don't know if Melissa's listening or not right now, but we're getting ready to do a big pet contest where you send us pictures of your pet. So go to our Facebook page. Go to WYSH's face. Is it up? I don't know. We're getting ready to do a bunch of stuff. Also, now I want you to listen to me here. I'm not sending you away, but if you do go to another station, please go to one of our other stations. We've got it. Whatever you want, we've got. So you don't like country? Maybe you like rock and roll, classic rock. We've got that. 95.9 rocks. It has become the most popular radio station in all of Campbell County and Claiborne County. It's just blowing up there. And thank you. If you guys are listening up there, thank you. Most of them are listening to 95.9 rocks. Over on Merle, if you're going to switch over to Merle, okay, we're giving away a $5,000, first prize $5,000 sweepstakes home outdoor makeover, courtesy of Willow Ridge Garden Center. Second prize will be a $1,000 outdoor yard makeover. If you haven't gotten over to Merle, and it doesn't cost a thing, you just need to go and sign up. Go to our Facebook page, go to our website. It's all there. You can just click. Doesn't cost anything. You're not going to get bombarded with stuff. We're not doing that. If you're interested in winning that $5,000 prize. And we've got another one coming, I think, next. As soon as this one is done, we're going to do a whole new you. A new year, new you. Summertime coming with Way to Go weight loss and anti-aging medical spa. Going to give away $5,000 worth of treatment for that. That's coming up next. We're good. I'm telling you, Merle is celebrating its 20th birthday. WYSH is celebrating its 66th, going on 67th year in operation, birthday. So we've got a lot to celebrate over here. Praise continues to be the #1 gospel radio station in the United States of America, all because of the folks that tune in, dial up, and listen. A lot of you all jump back and forth between WYSH and Merle and Praise, and we sure appreciate it. All right. We finished? Nope. Here we go. Let's see who wants to win. Good morning. Welcome to the Country Club McMorning Show. Ask your neighbor on Country Lovin'.
Hey, good morning, Ron. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I've already won something this morning, but was wanting to bring up, I was listening yesterday, and you made the announcement about being down at the commissioner's office meeting for the library board.
Oh, the meeting that was going on yesterday afternoon, yes.
Yeah, I actually went. There was some passionate folks on each side of the aisle there.
Good. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? We wanted to let everybody know so they could get out and go if they wanted to.
Yeah, and I'm glad I listened and glad I went. Learned a lot because I wasn't up on everything that was happening. But
bring us up to speed. Bring us up to speed. What did you learn? If you don't care.
Well, I was kind of in the dark about everything because I hadn't really been following that other than just the basics. There was books in the library that weren't age appropriate and stuff for little kids and whatnot, but. So, half of them wanted, the freedom of having the books in there, and then the other half didn't want to for either religious beliefs or just downright moral beliefs and stuff that it's not right to
Yeah, well, I mean, some of the books are very graphic. I don't know if they had any of them, but we've showed them before, where they literally show 2 underage teens having oral sex, 2 boys. This is illustrations in the book. So people, they teach you how to have homosexual love, they say. So I understand why people got up in arms about some of it. I do, but I'm glad that folks went to the meeting. I'm glad they had their say. How did it shake out?
Basically, they're going to go with from the national level down to the state, down to local levels, that anything that's related to gender ideology is supposed to be removed.
Good.
And then, I guess the board reviews the books, the librarians, and all this stuff, but it's kind of surprising that most of the librarians, they were there and stuff, but they were all pro, leaving the books in there and stuff. It kind of surprised me a little bit, but, I'm wondering how our political figures stands on that, like mayors and Josh,
I can tell you what I can tell you what they've said. The mayor, I'm not going to say she wants them out of the library. I don't know that she said out, but I know she wants them put into the adult section where kids couldn't get them, right? So if a parent wanted their child to learn how to perform oral sex on another boy, they could go get the book and give it to their kid themselves, as opposed to the kid wandering around and looking at it. That's Josh. I think he agreed with that too, that they should be put behind the counter. But Josh was the head of the library board when all of this, when all these books were brought in and done too. So I think he bears a little bit of responsibility in that. I would have headed it off a little sooner. But again, he believes they need to be. He agrees that they need to be behind the counter.
Okay.
So.
Well, then I was just wondering because.
I definitely would ask them, because you'll get 2 different answers from them. I mean, the mayor seems to have a more conservative answer than Josh does, but both of them agree. They seem to agree that they're not something that underage kids should just be able to wander in and willy-nilly look at. And not only that, I'm just going to tell you something. You know what I think? I'm going to tell you what I think. I think it's planting seeds. I think Satan's got those books in there to plant seeds to confuse kids, because that's what happens when a child doesn't realize or know what gender they are. They're confused. And guess what? Anybody that went to church in this town knows that God is not the author of confusion. He don't make mistakes, So I think that a lot of those books are simple tools to confuse people, to confuse our youth, so that they grow, that they are not all that they can be. They don't reach their potential because of the weight that it puts on them. And if you've ever known kids that have gone through this, all of them seem to have issues and questions and problems that your normal that don't afflict kids that don't have gender dysphoria, or that don't, that don't have these problems. Mm-hmm. That's my personal opinion. That's Ron's opinion. That's not news, and that's not fact. That's just me talking.
Well, no, everybody's got a right to their own opinion.
That's true. Well, thank you for going.
Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate the announcement and stuff, but it's very interesting, and but I'm glad it went down the way it did, and maybe, some of that, most of it, all that needs to be taught at home, and not all homes teach it, but if you have a child, it's your child. It's not the library's child. It's not the school board's child,
Exactly. And that's the problem that some of the librarians have. They feel like it's their obligation, their calling in life, to teach kids about LGBTQ. And I don't necessarily believe that to be true, even though a lot of them participate in that lifestyle.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
And appreciate WYSH, and keep Jay in line, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you, brother. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good morning, WYSH Radio. Welcome to Ask Your Neighbor on Country Lovin'.
I'd like to talk to
Ron?
You're on with me, brother. You're live on the radio. Turn your TV or whatever you're listening to down as you're live.
Okay. You have to have a password for that gift?
No, you don't have to tell a password for a gift. It's country loving on asking. You would have if you'd have called on Trading Time, but what do you want? You want some tickets to go to Little Ponderosa?
Have you got any for the Chinese restaurant?
Nope. I've got Millborn Bakery is all I got left with food. And let me see. I got Hump Hammers, Market and Deli. And that's it. You wanted her?
Yeah, I'd like to get one for my daughter and me. And
well, you can have one. What do you want?
I'll get one for my daughter for the
Let's see here.
Bakery.
I don't have any. Okay, got Millborn Bakery. Here we go. Okay, I'll get it out here. What's your name, pal? I'll put your name on it.
Don Golden.
Okay, Mr. Golden, I got you covered. All right, hang on.
I used to call for my wife, but she's been dead 4 years, and
well,
my daughter took care of her 23 years. And she took care of me all this time too, and I thank her, and I hope she has a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Buddy, you come get this. You come get this and give it to her. And
I might send her because I don't drive no more. She won't let me drive no more because I got out of the road.
You send her right up here, and we'll take care of her for Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, my friend. I appreciate you listening.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's how we do it. There it is, and there you go. Ooh, I can hear people getting mad at me over what I said about the library books. I don't care. You don't like it? Here, there's a knob. Turn it off. I don't want you to turn it off just because you don't like my opinion, but I literally know people. I swear to you, I'm getting ready to tell you the truth. I know people that block on their TV, on their cable channel, anything conservative because they don't want to hear it. That's ignorance. That's pure, simple, 100%. If you can't listen to both sides and then make your mind up, that's not good. You got to listen to both sides. You got to hear it. Not that I agree with both sides, but I certainly do listen to it. You've heard both sides of any argument on this station. We put both sides on. You've got to listen to both sides of a discussion and then take your side. Know what I mean, Joe Bean? All right. Let's see here. 60 seconds from this very moment. I'm going to come back here in 60 seconds. And when I come back in 60 seconds, we'll talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about, or we'll talk about, well, we won't talk about nothing. I'll play some music one way or the other. It's one thing or the other is going to happen. You guys let me know which one.
Viles Automotive cares about people. 905 Callahan Drive. We're with you all the way. VilesAutos.com. Get started online. Our people make the difference every single time. At Viles Automotive, it's about more than selling a car. Your local friend in the auto biz is what we are.
Visit.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cut that off. Have a great day, everybody. We'll wrap it up. See ya. I'm headed out for Valentine's Day. Yep. Gonna take Tracy out. Have some fun. Happy Valentine's Day to all of y'all. I love you. I do. I couldn't do this without you. You know that. We couldn't do this without listeners. Our advertisers couldn't do it without you, and we couldn't do it without you either, you or our advertisers. So thank you. I appreciate it. And if there's anything I can do for you, you call and let me know, and we'll do it. Monday morning, right here, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, be back with the Country Club McMorning Show. David Queener's going to be with me right here this time on Monday for Queener's Corner. And I know we're going to be talking politics. We will. Part of it's going to be my personal politics. Because I'm trying to make a decision if I'm going to get into the world of politics, put my name in as a commissioner or as school board. I don't know. It's an important and big commitment to think about. And I'm thinking about you. So y'all pray for me that I make the right decision. I would appreciate that. I sincerely would. All right. Have a great day. Thank you much. Enjoy.
Thank you for listening to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. each day, Monday through Friday, right here on AM 1380 WYSH and BBB TV 12. Or listen live online at WYSHradio.com. And remember, if you have a question, comment, or problem, call in tomorrow and ask your neighbor.